E-King Fight News back with the latest. Kell Brook looks to come back in February, says Eddie Hearn. So Kell Brook will be back. He needs an opponent, and Kell Brook has not wavered on the fact that he is looking forward to fighting Amir Khan as soon as possible. He wants that fight. That would be a good comeback fight for Kell Brook. It's something where he doesn't have to worry about a strong top-tier welterweight putting a lot of pressure on him. Khan has never been a pressure fighter, right? He mainly boxes from the outside, using his length and his reach. And at times, when he feels confident, he'll come in closer to his opponents and throw some combinations, like he did against when he fought that dude Luis Collazo. When he fought Collazo, Khan showed a very good game plan. I believe he knocked him down at least once. He hurt him slightly, and Khan fought very smart that whole fight. And it's real interesting because these two guys, if they get in the ring, it has great fight written all over it. It does. But what they need to do is make sure their chins hold up, because if Khan's not careful, he can find himself asleep once again. And I think that's his main concern. He doesn't want to go out on his back. And coming off of a knockout loss, it may not be the best look for Amir Khan. I know he's looking for a tune-up before he gets in there with some real killers. But this fight has been built up for so long, and Khan might miss out on it. He's been holding this fight in the back of his pocket thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to cash it on this one. And, it might be a rude awakening if Kell Brook decides to move on and say he's done with 147. Khan would have to fight him at 154 pounds, which is not to his advantage. Khan is a really 147 pounder. Really and truly, he's not a 154 pound guy. He needs Kell Brook to come down to 147 where he has his best chance of winning. Now, both of these guys, the funny thing is, actually, Kell Brook did make welterweight at 147 where he lost to Errol Spence. But Khan is coming off a middleweight fight against Canelo Alvarez. So imagine where he is at his weight. I don't think he's set to make 147 for his next fight, but we're not 100% sure. According to Eddie Hearn, the Amir Khan fight is still a fight of huge note, and I think it's time Kell Brook moves to 154, but we'll see what happens. Amir Khan's reps negotiated earlier this year for what would be a profitable domestic showdown between England's two most marketable fighters. I'm not sure about that. I think Anthony Joshua is England's most marketable fighter at this point in time, but this is a fight that should have happened a long time ago. It's dreadfully overdue. This is so overdue. We should have got this fight literally 2 or 3 years ago. And we should be talking about a rematch. Depending on how competitive, that first fight would have been, which I believe would have been highly competitive. But, both these guys fucked up. Both of them fucked up major. And now Khan needs a cash-out fight, and this is pretty much the last one on the table for him. So he really needs to consider taking this fight, and we're going to see what he does. We're going to see, at the end of the day, he wants to come back and regain some sort of credibility. He wants to maybe win a title or just have a couple wins. And he better hurry up and find a bum to fight and make this Kell Brook fight. That's what I think. He should make this Kell Brook fight as soon as possible. He should at least just have it scheduled and then figure out a tune-up fight afterwards. E-King Fight News.